The chip and run golf shot very accurately describes what we want the ball to do. We want it to chip a little bit and then we want it to run. This is not designed to stop on the green very quickly. This is designed to release. And it's the type of shot we would play when there's a lot of room to work with. So maybe pushing it all the way back up to the back pin up there. I've got a long green, the flag's quite deep on the green. This green's nice and flat and smooth. So I take a chip and run approach to this. I'm going to play the ball so it gets on the surface quite quickly. And then I want it to release and run all the way up that hill, almost like a really long putt. And the nature of playing this shot is that I don't necessarily want to fly the ball up in the air and over something if there's nothing to fly up and over. Why would I bother throwing the ball up in the air with a lob wedge if all I'm clearing is perfectly flat, smooth green grass? And I think the best way to understand whether you should hit a chip and run shot is imagine the ball is in your hand and how would you throw it? And if I had to throw it all the way back to that pin, I could throw it really high up in the air as far as I can and get it to land and stop. Or I could just land the ball down in front of me like a bowling action and roll the ball up there. And that's actually the type of shot we're going to try and play. So to play that shot, I've taken my 9 iron, and it would be around about the 9 or the 8, and maybe even a 7 iron that you should be using. You play the ball slightly back in your stance. It's important we play the ball back because we don't want to try and lift and scoop the ball and hit the ball high in the air. We can play the ball slightly more back, play the hands slightly ahead, and then just encourage a slight down strike. So the club is going to hit down into the turf as we follow through. So we're not scooping and lifting, but we're onto the lead side and we're turning through, and a little bit of leg action to boot as well. And when you play that shot, play it slightly back in your stance, body weight turning through, get the ball to land early, get the ball to release all the way to that back pin, and that's how you can successfully play chip and run golf shots.